Now, welcome back to my channel first of all. So right now, the federal government of Nigeria are saying that they are ready to welcome home the deported Nigerians from America. And some persons are already wise enough to know that they have to deport themselves before the government deports them, because if the government of Donald Trump deports them by themselves, that means they cannot apply for visa for another 20 years. You know how 20 years is. So some persons are now wise enough to say that I'm going to deport myself, because when you deport yourself, you can apply for visa and then travel back. But if the government of Donald Trump, America, deports you, you are not smelling America again for over after 20 years. So I'll play for you guys some videos of some persons that said, oh, more, I'm deporting myself so I can go home and reapply for visa and come back to America. Because if you are an illegal immigrant, you must be deported. And if your visa have expired, you are an illegal immigrant. And also, if you travel to America without a visa, you are an illegal immigrant. So these two things qualifies you to be an illegal immigrant, and they know themselves. You cannot even deny it, because everything in America, your data is there. So if they run through the computer system and your name is not there, you are an illegal immigrant, and you must be deported. So some persons are already wise enough. If you have family friends that are there, you can send them money to come home and renew their visa, because if the government should deport them, they are not smelling America again for after 20 years. So I think I'll just take a look at some reactions of some persons that said that I'm going to deport myself, that I don't want to be deported by the US government, so that I can reapply for visa and come back. So take a look at those reactions, and I'll use you guys in a minute.
Yep. I'm off. I'm deporting myself before I get deported. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home, guys. Please, 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 please. Wish me good luck. Because I've been threatened on this app many times that I'm illegal, I'm going to get deported. I don't have to wait to be deported. I will use my 2 leg and boom, vamos, I'm out. Should be you guys have peace now. I've left the country. I deported myself. Happy now? Okay. Watch out.
We'll be more than happy to help, and for those customers who have already ordered assistance to leave the aircraft, please do remain seated until the aisle around you is clear. And as always,
guys, the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission has said that the federal government of Nigeria are ready to welcome deported Nigerians from the United States of America. You guys know that based on Trump's mass deportation of illegal immigrants, over 3,690 Nigerians were affected. So they were about to be deported. And Tinubu government has said that they are super ready to welcome them back. Just imagine how they are ready to welcome these people back to this hell of a country. Oh, well, Nigeria go hard though. If they deport all these kind of people, did they actually know where they are deporting them to? Nigeria. Hey, voila. Just imagine how this administration is doing. Other countries like Colombia, other country, they have, they have they rethink, they have thoughts, several thoughts, whether to accept them back or to fight for them. But these people are ready. These people only want Nigeria to suffer. They just want us to suffer. This is how they welcome them. They are ready. They even super ready. They can even help them to provide aeroplane. They can provide flight for them to come back, because they know they're coming back to suffer.
No way! No way! We're going nowhere, bro. No way! We're going nowhere, bro. No way! I'm telling you, man. What do you mean you're going to be deported? Like, everybody's going to be deported? No way! No way! Yay! Can you imagine? We all know that there is a lot of massive influx into the US every day, on daily basis. That's truth, yeah. And Trump, of course, as a president, as a man, he's kind of upset about it, because the population that gets in every day, if it keeps on going like this, then the US is it's gonna lose its value as the US, like we all know. So that's why I think for some reason Trump has a point. He's been upset that there's a lot of people coming in who don't, according to him, he says that they're from jails, they're mad people, but I don't believe, a lot of people who come here actually know what they're doing, because they know that there is greener pasture here. So we come here in order to find something better to do. But for someone who come in, because I heard that people coming here into the US without even actually meeting the immigration officers, because I know that for the most part, people who get in here, even if you're coming through the border, You have to meet the immigration officers. They will do some documentation for you before they let you in somehow. But for people who just get in here, I mean, you have to smuggle your way into the US without ever meeting the officers. I mean, I wonder how you even survive. That's the thing. But man, saying that everybody is gonna go back home, trust me, bro, that's not happening. That's not happening. I mean, come on, let's be real, bro. There's a lot of things that people that, like the immigrants, I would say, a lot. Let's say 90% of the jobs that immigrants here do. Okay, let's not put it at 90. Let's put it about 60 or 70% of the jobs that immigrants do are not done by Americans, born Americans. Be it black or white people. Nobody does those kind of jobs. I don't want to go down to mention them, but we all know the kind of jobs that immigrants here come from, be it from South America, Africa, Asia, wherever they come from, they are not doing. Americans won't do those things. We all pay taxes, as if you get documented as I just mentioned earlier. If you get documented, you pay your taxes, you rent places, you buy food, you do whatever. So you're helping the economy as well. But we all know as well there's a bad side to it, because there's a good and bad side to everything.
That is the best option to do. Deport yourself if you have the money. But my only issue now is that some persons in Nigeria sold their assets to get money to go to America, and unfortunately they're coming back home, and I don't know if they can beat anything in Nigeria, because right now they are coming to start afresh, and you know in Nigeria it's not easy to start afresh, because the hunger will so deal with, the inflation will so deal with you, the hunger will deal with you, the suffering will still deal with you. Because right now, most persons that are coming back from America have nowhere to sleep, have nowhere to go to, have no access in Nigeria, have nothing, because they sold everything to travel out, to get a better life, and now they all be deported. And America made it so hard that you cannot even renew your visa there, except you are working or you're a student. You have to come back to your country and renew it there, because it's very hard to renew it in America. They made it very impossible to do that. So you have to come back home, and you know how much it's plane ticket to travel out and come back. Then they tell you how much that these people are going to burn to deport themselves in Nigeria. So it's either you let the government of US deport you, so that you cannot go to America for maybe 20 years, after 20 years, or you can gather money and deport yourself here to Nigeria and renew your visa, and then travel back again to stay there and as a legal immigrant. Because if your visa expires or you don't have visa there, you are an illegal immigrant and you must be deported from Nigeria. There is no two ways about it. You must be deported. Mark my word, you must be deported to Nigeria. So that is now the latest happening, and now people are calling their friends, calling their loved ones, please send me money, let me come back, please. I don't want to be deported by the US government, so I can renew my visa and go back. Borrow money, send me. And some are already selling their assets to get money so they can come back on their own willingly, without the federal government or the government of US to deport them themselves, because they will not smell America again for 20 good years. 20 good years is a very long way, or a long year. So someone are deporting themselves, which is the best way to go. And I think this thing is actually a good thing, because everybody needs to come home and let's build Nigeria. Assuming we are running away, they won't have built America like that. And if Trump should allow this massive people coming to America, it will make America lose its value. I think that's the main thing why Trump is doing what he's doing. He needs America to be great again. So I'd like you guys to hear your views in the comment section. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned, guys.